Now, we'll introduce you to a farm that's discovered there's more to dairy than just the milk.
I grew up on a dairy and always wanted to do something a little bit different. Went to Cal Poly in San Luis Obispo and started studying cheese making and realized that it might be a good fit for me.
You might say that Jonathan Van Ryn has found his calling. The 24-year-old artisan cheesemaker was just out of college looking for an opportunity. Bill Boersma was looking for a cheesemaker to expand his Bravo Farms cheese operation in California.
We've got some young blood, some young spirit, and you know, that youthful exuberance, as opposed to the old saged, you know, go slow guy. I've already bumped my head on that brick.
An odd couple, a dubious duo, or you might say a perfect match.
Used to be I'd have to go see my 6-year-old daughter to go start my computer. In any case, now I have a 24-year-old man here to tell me where I'm going wrong. So all those issues have been really a plus for me.
Boersma started Bravo Farms in 1979, first running a dairy, then making cheese. But it was tough going alone, and he reached a crossroads. Move to Wisconsin, where they offer incentives for farmers, or stay and produce a higher volume of cheese. His wife Pat said,
I'm very familiar with their winters, and if that's where you want to go, you can very well expect that you're going by yourself.
So Bill went looking for a partner. Jonathan was graduating college with a degree in agriculture and looking to use his skills. The two joined forces. And while they found a lot of people eat cheese, many have no idea where it comes from.
It's sometimes amazing when people tell me that they don't know where cheese comes from, and I say it comes from cows. Really? Really? From cows? Yeah. Milk from cows. And here we are, and now we're showing them.
Before we get into the actual cheese-making process, let's milk this story. After all, it's utterly relevant. Dairy's a big deal here. California's the #1 dairy state in the country, and all that milk, yogurt, butter, and cheese add up to a $47 billion industry. Just south of Bravo Farms is Jersey Boys Dairy. It's owned by Jonathan's uncle and cousins. They supply the milk to Bravo Farms.
We start right from the ground up. We start by growing all of our own crops, all of our own forages, strive for very high quality forages. That in turn makes very high quality feed, which in turn makes high quality milk, which in turn makes a very good high quality cheese.
The milk comes from Jersey cows instead of Holstein. You know, those black and white cows you see on most dairy farms.
The Jersey cows, they have a higher level of butter fat, which what that does is we're able to put less milk into the vat and get more cheese out.
And Jonathan says that gives his cheese a more velvety texture with better taste. When the milk arrives, Jonathan and Bill are ready to make the cheese. The milk is heated, added ingredients gel the mixture, then...
Right now, we're doing a process called cheddaring, and what that is it gets more of the whey out of the cheese. There's two parts to cheese. There's curds.
That's the dry stuff.
And whey.
That's the wet stuff.
So we want to try to get as much whey out of the cheese as possible to make a drier cheese as we're making here with the cheddar.
Bravo Farms turns out just about 2,000 pounds per day. Oh, in case you didn't know, it takes just about a gallon of milk to make 1 pound of cheese. Then it's off to the aging room set at 50 degrees with controlled humidity.
If it's too dry in here, the cheese will actually crack. And if it's too moist in here, the cheese will take a long time to age and you won't get that sharp flavor as soon as you'd like it.
This is a veritable cheese wheel hotel where the delectables sit till consumer consumption, usually about 3 to 6 months depending on variety.
It doesn't look like there are any more vacancies in any of the rooms.
No,
Or you're packed.
Yeah.
Now, so every week will there be some of this cheese going out and more cheese coming in?
Yep. Yep. Every day we make it, we're making 2,000 pounds of cheese a day. So somehow we've got to figure out how to sell 2,000 pounds of cheese a day, in and out.
Upon reaching maturity, it's time to get it out the door. The cheese is cut, labeled, dated, and packaged to be sent to stores across the country. Like many other farms these days, diversification helps pay the bills. Bravo Farms not only makes cheese, but sells it at their ever-expanding roadside restaurant and cheese-themed gift shop.
We want Bravo Farms to be a destination
And whether they come in for the cheese or to try not chocolate but date shakes, Bill sees this all as an opportunity. New products, new customer.
Personally, I love the challenge. It can be frustrating. And there's times where you just have to sit back and think about it for a while. And your first thought is, that's it, I'm done. And something will happen, and, oh no, let's go again. Here's somebody we haven't seen before, let's sell cheese to them.
While consumer demand for artisan cheese continues to grow, here at Dixon Ridge Farms, the need to buy electricity and fuel is on the decline. In fact, Russ Lester is now working with researchers to come up with a way to convert walnut shells into a synthetic diesel fuel to run his farm equipment like this tree shaker. By then, there will be absolutely nothing left of the annual 2.5 million pounds of walnut shells generated by this farm. And that's our show for today. We thank you for watching. I'm Paul Ryan, and we want to see you next time right here in America's Heartland. And now I get to shake that tree. Oh, yay. Oh, oh, oh baby.